Sojourns, where we journey into sewing.
Hi everybody, my name is Chris and this is Sojourns, where we journey into sewing. Welcome back to the sewing room. I have a quick video for you today, but I didn't want you to miss out on this new pattern release by Itch to Stitch. And if you've been with me before, welcome back. I'm so happy that you join me in the sewing room always. And if you're new, welcome. I hope that you'll stay, look around. I offer many videos, a lot of pattern reviews on new patterns, a lot of tutorials. We usually do a segment called Sew You Can, where I might pick out an element of a pattern and we can sew that along. I also have some techniques, so look around and see all the videos. There's cover stitch videos and serger videos and button videos, buttonholes, so I hope that you'll look around. But today I want to get to the main event. Oh, before I do, so if you are new, I would love to have you as a subscriber so that you don't miss anything. You'll get a notification if you ring that bell, if you tag that bell, when I get new content published, and then you'll know. So you won't miss out on sales, new patterns, things you might be looking for, or a new technique that you might be wondering how to do. I'm always looking for suggestions of things you want to see, so talk to me in the comments. I love to get back to you. I love to have a conversation going. My name is Chris, and I've been sewing about 21 years. And I love bringing these things to you. I'm mostly a garment sewer, so that's what I focus on. And today I have a new pattern from my favorite pattern company, Itch to Stitch. And it's this top I'm wearing, and my assistant is wearing. This is the Amador top. It's made for knit fabrics, and I created two to show you, one in a solid, one in a print. Itch to Stitch patterns are my favorite because Kennis, the designer, is impeccable with her drafting. Her sizing chart is always spot on. Of course, you'll look at the size, you'll look at the finished garment sizes and the recommendations for fit and choose your size. And it's an all-inclusive pattern company, sizes 00 to 40. You blend sizes for your perfect fit. So this is a quick, easy Dolman style knit top. It brings your spring and summer t-shirt weather into something just a little more style. So let's get into it. Dolman style, high hip length, as you can see here, and you'll see I have some modeled shots coming up. The interesting things about the Amador top is this front center V-neck seam. This is just created by binding, hidden binding, which I cover stitched on, or you can just use your sewing machine on a long stitch or a zigzag stitch or a stretch stitch. It comes to a V here under the bust with these soft gathers. And that just softens the look, makes it super adorable. And here you have it. I have this in rayon spandex, and I've created one in sweater knit. It accommodates many knits. There's a center seam down the back for a little more fit and a little more style. It's a Dolman fit, which means that there is not a separate sleeve. It's all incorporated. It's light, it's breezy, and it's 3/4 length, which is really nice. This is such a great spring or summer top, especially if you're going out in air conditioning or coming in and out. It's just lovely. And of course, with the different knit fabrics, you can choose something like this. This is a black and white sweater knit with a little bit of a print, and I was able to sort of match that print, and it looks really nice. Anything with a great big floral you may stay away from because you'll never get it to match up under these soft gathers. It is my first sew in the test group. Created it. I love it. It has a little stabilization right here so that it doesn't stretch out, and it holds on to the gathers nicely. And it was a simple top to sew. I would say this is very beginner friendly, confident beginner. After we'd gone through many tests, the designer and the testers kind of figured that rayon spandex wasn't the best, absolute best choice unless your rayon spandex has a lot of recovery. It can tend to stretch out. Mine is okay, but she took that off the list of desired fabrics. But of course, athletic knits, brushed poly, anything with a lot of recovery, good recovery will work. I wouldn't use anything heavy. I would not choose scuba. French terry would be fine. I wouldn't choose anything very thick, like a double knit, because you'll get very heavy gathers here and it's really not the look of the pattern. But the sweater knit looks adorable. This looks great. Athletic knits are fantastic. I'm sure you have many knits in your stash that will accommodate this. It is, of course, on sale for release week. 20% off the Amador pattern. It's so satisfying to choose a pattern. You want a knit top, you want a little bit of style, and you don't want to be sewing it all day. This is an awesome choice. You can do it on your sewing machine. You can do some of it on your serger. There isn't any sleeves to set in the round or the flat. You don't have to make bias binding. This is just cut straight. It's hidden, and it's a gathering stitch. So it's nothing you haven't done before. So it makes the Amador top satisfying and something with style and so cute. So I have everything in the description box. I've got the link to the sale price. And there is another pattern I want you to be on the lookout for coming up shortly, maybe in 2 weeks or so, that will go with this pattern. Be such a nice combination. It'll be a nice combination with a lot of the Itch to Stitch patterns. But that's just a little hint to come back, subscribe, make sure you're seeing what's coming next. Let's take a look at both of these tops on me so you can see how they drape and how they fit. And you can consider if the Amador top will fit into your sewing wardrobe. I'd love to hear your comments. I love to take your questions. And until next time, happy sewing.